back so much. I love it. I figured something out. I'm going to read it to you. Right there. So I've been sitting here meditating most of the day, cleaning up a lot of stuff, shedding a lot of stuff, cutting my hair obviously, just coming to terms with certain things. Certain things I need to, certain things that have nothing to do with me. And I sat here and I was talking about it, and I realized looking at that, and it got me thinking, yes, I have problems. Does yes, I have toxic traits. Does yes, I've been through a lot of that over and over. And most people who know every day choose 5 minutes. So thinking about especially with what I know about how the body heals and what the problems with the body are. And the stuff going on with my mouth. I realized no one stood up for me, ever. And I've never been able to stand up for myself. Because when I do have to go complaining or whining or have the problem perception. So I sat here and had a conversation with God and the gods. And they kept showing me the yin yang symbol. That was a good thing to say. But I realized something during the conversation. Everything I've complained about, every single thing in my life, like perfect angry, has been because there's been wrongdoing that's never been done right. There's been no justice. People have gotten away with things. People have used me like in ways that I can describe. I mean, I left a comment on Brian's page, which is bittersweet and funny, like the comment I wrote. Because people have treated me like sometimes even it's like God has allowed it, for me to be treated like I'm God's content. And I can cover the shit. And the people that prove me cover the shit. And you guys have no idea what I've been through. And I can make jokes about it till it's all said and done. But the reality of it is, the facts of it are, I've been so abused that I've, I've looked at God as the villain. And I've had factual working to back that up. And here's the thing about you, please. Ready? Thank you. I'm so tired of yelling at that dog and trying to discipline it. I'm so tired of trying to teach it. And that's another thing. Like I was talking to God about why are these things in my life that are just meant to sabotage me? People, places, things. conversation with God got interrupted by a text message from my mom. And you guys know I love her, but you know I've never had a relationship with her the way she's had with the other children. Apparently, it was like my birth was resented, you know? And I haven't spoken to her in over a week. We texted once, maybe a week and a half ago. She texted me 3 days ago asking me if I wanted a North Face jacket, and I was like, not really. I'm like, do you want tux? Because he's starting to get cappy, and I can't keep an eye on him that well on my own. It's too much. Like, I can't even post this video without him licking the cracks on the couch. Like, I don't know what to do about it. So she didn't say anything for a few days, and then today she messages me back saying something about how I've been mad at her. And I'm like, you have any idea what's going on in my life? I didn't say this to her, but I thought this, like, do you think I'm mad at you? Do you have any idea what I'm going through in my life? Like, being mad at the world is the last fucking thing that fucking listening to one reality and I don't want to be a part of it. Sorry, I thought I saw someone peep their head over there. And I had to sense it. I realized I was lost on the name. Just energies. So she thought I was mad at her. I haven't even had a negative thought about her in months. So, and I sat there after looking at the text message. I didn't even reply to it. And I said, like, I don't know what to say about this right now. And I sat down and I meditated some more. And then the phone rang, and it was my downstairs neighbor. And I go down there, and she's like, downstairs, I got something to give you. And she gives me a little wooden, like a lock to put sewing stuff in. Because she's letting me borrow her sewing machine. So I can tear up all the clothes I had before. The ones that don't fit me anymore, like the boy clothes that I just can't wear. I mean, even my girl clothes, like they don't fit me right anymore. Nothing fits. Nothing looks right. You know, I've been dying internally. I haven't been able to get medical attention or anything. So, and I was sitting here thinking about all this and just going through the stuff. And then when I went downstairs and she gave me that thing, she's like, "Did they give you fruit and stuff from downstairs when they were in the community room giving out food to everybody?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Didn't you get any food?" They gave it to everybody. And I kind of like got dizzy for a minute. I was like, "What?" I'm like, "No, they never give me anything." And she's like, "Sit down." I grabbed that bag and I'm like, "I don't need anything. It's okay." And she's like, "Grab the bag and give it to me, Celeste." And I'm like, "Okay, here's the bag." And she grabs a bag of apples. And I sat there and I had a flashback of Adam in the garden. And I was like, she looked at me, she's like, I love you. Take it out. I cried so much. I broke out in the whole living room and I was like, I have to go. And she's like, what did they do to you? She asked me, Celeste, what did they do to you? What did they do this time? And I looked at her and I'm like, I have to go. And she's like, I love you. I don't even remember how I got upstairs. I cried for hours. I hadn't heard I believe her. Oh my god, how long has it been? Holy shit. Hold on, I need to remember this. I think it was in 2015. I think so. Yeah, 2015. Because 2016, all that weird shit happened. And then 2017, the house was good. That was the last time I slept next to somebody. 2015. That's the last time anybody held me. Oh my god. That's the last time anybody kissed my forehead. Or my lips. Other than Colin's fucking gang stalking ass just to get recorded material. You know, just in case I ever make it big, so they have like more shit to spit on me. But so I sat there and I'm like thinking and crying, meditating, and I got up and started cleaning and organizing, redecorating. I sat down and I opened YouTube and there was a video, something on it, God's message to you, and it was after I did a book reading for myself, and I was like, show me a picture, break down for me. And I got a bunch of cards, messages told me, I'll never forget the confirmation, but I'm going to see if they what I know is not. And it was I had given one, and I correct that. I opened the year and it was message something like God's message to you, God's confirmation to you. And it was political term is the darkness in, and she was reading something about the office or something to be the chapter to be. I don't remember the exact words. Theodore? No. Nope. I know. Freaking song. It was something about God's wealth and how God blesses people and they're supposed to bless others and like these people that don't And even in the Bible, it says you're supposed to help when you see someone suffering. And we are not going to do others. God bless you. Kind of an entire, I've shown this vision moving to a person like this of the universe gating someone specifically, but to let it sink down. And it was just two kids, and one of them was making it like, got sink down in the exit, right back where it all started before the beginning. And I saw the exit of the white dog here, and the little girl dog saying you. And then I saw it from the eyes of someone who is that white dot in the dark. And it was like the more started from the color of the rainbow. So like black colors, like that. And the less dim the color was, the less dim the light was, the parasites. But the brighter the light was, the more the people in the dark saw their own light. Because they could only see the people around the light that was parasiting on the light. So they were like, yeah, very bad with one, yeah. So it's that. All these other people, right? All now, right around here in this green circle of this light, there's these people that are right there. So they're getting that light. And then these people up here are seeing that light and copying it to them. So they're parasiting off of parasiting off that. None of them are coming for the next one. And if they are, so it doesn't make sense. Because if it did, it would be seen as a copy against the wall. But the brighter this light gets, the more people start seeing what's going on in the center. And one of the cards in my deck is called Light as a Feather. We pulled that card a few times over the week. And then in something I saw, it says, be light. And then I recognized this, and this dark energy that presents itself as parasitic is actually also, well, it's, be dark as a feather because it's yin yang. So there's people who enjoy doing that, but they're only right at the core or the center of it. On the external part of it, it's all people who are in black light. They don't have clarity. They don't have the father light or whatever. They're the ones who are in the mother womb, kind of lost in the dark, but not really in the womb. The unawakened, the NPCs, the soulless ones, or whatever you want to call them, right? The backdrop people. But in the dark, there's also people who are chosen, but they're chosen by the dark. They enjoy doing that. They are parasites. A parasite is something that enjoys sustaining itself off of someone else's work, off of someone else's energy, off of someone else's life force. They enjoy it. Therefore, they are parasites. It's very simple, isn't it? If you have money and you're not helping someone in need, you are parasiting God's commandment. You're not doing what God said to do with the money He gave you. You're using it for your own selfish gain. Those people became parasites to God. And I'm being shown it in day-to-day life, in my own life, with people being parasites to me. And then when I get loud, they say I'm complaining, nagging, and they make fun, and they call me ugly, etc., etc. Then they form the little nutty clubs, and they do their projections and gaslighting and dark magic stuff to influence the mind of the light. So the light keeps dimming and doesn't get brighter to reach the external group, so that the external group all comes in and says, what the fuck you guys doing? This person's here to help us. Why are you stealing? And then those parasites get cleansed. Because this dark part of the yin yang isn't inherently evil. It's the decisions made by the 1% in that darkness that's evil. And people keep copying it and replicating it like a wave of darkness. It's in the Bible. God commanded you guys to share and to help each other. And these people make it seem like the things that are happening to the people in need are done by God's hand. But God's hand is the one blessing and filling the coffers of everyone to bring peace and heaven on earth on the kingdom of earth. But these people steal that light. Kind of like how Jesus was around, but they killed him, but they've been profiting off of his teachings for 2,000 years. And I'm here, and others are here, other chosen ones are here, and we're being used and stolen from and lied to and gaslit to be the problem. But celebrities all over the world are copying us. Movies are being made off of our stories, our suffering. We're being traumatized daily by organized crime. And then that's being removed from sight so that, we seem crazy. Our bodies are damaged, our bodies are attacked. All by these beings who are trying to keep the light at an adequate level so they can feed off it, but not be bright enough to reach outside their own illusion. Do you get that now? So we have to take responsibility as a family and as a self. Yes, I have toxic traits, but you know what? So does everybody else. And comparatively, mine aren't really so bad. Yes, I complain. What do I complain about? The bullshit fucking things I experience every day that people seem to think are normal, but they're not. What do I say needs to be fixed? And what am I nagging and nitpicking about? Basic human behavior that should be present in a common sense filled human being of adequate intelligence. But since it's not there and I'm bringing it up, then I become the one pointing it out. I become the light shining on the darkness. And what gets revealed first? The copycats copying the initial one. It's kind of like one being the original and in a room full of multiple Mystique from X-Men, like shapeshifters. And every time this one in the middle gets brighter, these others keep copying and taking and taking and taking. And then all everybody else sees is these four. But there's actually that one right there. These four are replicas of that one right there. And then so that that's not traced back, they damage the throat chakra. They damage the root chakra, the red and the blue. Hence why police cars are red and blue. It's to keep triggering this trauma. Because when bad things happen, we're supposed to speak about them and make things right with each other. The hands of God. Jewel sang about this in 1994, you guys. The song is called Hands. We are the hands of God. And the things I've been complaining about with human behavior are actually things in the Bible that are commanded you shouldn't be doing. So what I've been complaining about isn't complaining. I've intuitively, innately been upholding the Bible without even knowing it. I've even forgiven Satan. I even was okay with being hated by the universe, and I forgave the universe. And you guys have tried to make me seem to be the villain. I'm not the villain. A lot of you were parasites, though. And given the opportunity, you would all parasite each other, and that's been proven. And me pointing that out doesn't make me the bad guy. And you guys copying my likeness and then forcing me to keep changing myself, that's done. Just because I'm male or female or male, whatever the fuck I am, doesn't give you the right to be who I was. I was Frida Kahlo. I was Mary. I was Arsinoe. I've been a lot of people. And knowing my history, I was probably Inanna. Or Isis. One of the two who were like, I'll go anywhere and I'll do fucking anything, don't get in my way. But with a heart of gold and pure as driven snow. Pure as purity itself. I'm the Khalas, you know? The Khalas Bara, the Lux, the pure light. Even my toxic traits, the violence, the anger, the cussing, the nasty things I can say. Do you know where that anger and passion come from? Being hurt, but not by others' actions, by what others don't even comprehend. To have me be so vulgar, and it's still not enough to describe the depravity of what you people do to each other and to what's been done to me. If I can't express it in a logical way, and the only way that it comes out is through vulgarity, don't you comprehend that those that cause the wound cause such a deep wound that there's no way I can describe it to you with grace? I've shown you in pictures what they've done to me. How many of you helped? And then I checked YouTube, and you know what I saw? More people liked the video of me saying goodbye than those videos of me asking for help. Or those videos where you guys stole my likeness, my intellectual property, my methods of card reading, my tarot spreads, the Gaian sign thing, the Earth star thing, star maps. You know, you guys stole it, and you gave no credit. You robbed me. And when I complained and stood up for myself, you said I'm complaining. Well, obviously. Do you want me to give you a clap on the back for what you did? Are you proud of yourself? And then those of you who are like, oh, she's not over Corey. Dude, he was a parasite. What part of that don't you get? I was in love with a parasite. I haven't not gotten over him. I haven't gotten the ability to heal yet from that betrayal of knowing that the children of God can be so deceitful, manipulative, thieving, conniving, treacherous bastards. You people have no morals and ethics, some of you. You have no sense of dignity or integrity. You mock what I do, but you do far worse. On a scale of 1 to you guys, the worst of the worst I could do wouldn't be anywhere close to what you guys have done to me on a day-to-day basis. I could destroy galaxies, and it still wouldn't be enough to equal the amount of pain people like me have been through. It wouldn't be enough. Eternal burning like a fire wouldn't be justice for those people who've done shit like what's happened to me and others like me. You guys desecrated life while you profited from that desecration of life. You guys profited off the rape of wisdom. You guys profited off the suffering of children and elderly and people with mental disabilities. You guys didn't even bother giving them proper medical attention. Instead, you mocked the symptoms caused by your own nasty daggers that you threw at these people like me. You're like, oh, look, they're so wounded. But who threw the knife? From the shadows. When Jesus was being crucified, how many of you remember fighting and trying to get him down from the cross? How many of you are rushing to zoos to free those animals? About the same amount of you who are donating to help me get medical attention, right? So I can go have my teeth repaired and have my body reorganized, to go get a car and get my driver's license, to get some real furniture in an apartment that's not, where I get threatened with rape when I go outside in the garden. You guys didn't give a fuck, but you mocked me for pointing that out. You guys were ready to fucking kill me. And you were joyful about it. You guys know exactly what you were doing, and you did it with intent. Whether that was to help or not to help, or to be the cause of why people needed help. And not just to me, but many others, at least 144,000 others. You guys made a business out of abusing people like me. And you thought, I'm going to give up. You clicked like when you thought I was going to give up. You guys are so petty. And the thing with all of the other stuff, you guys seem to be playing a game. Like a global game that I know nothing about. I don't know the rules. I don't even know that we're playing a game. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what the victory conditions are, what the prize is, what the loss conditions are. Like I don't know who the team members are. I don't know I don't know what the fuck this is. All I know is the more I'm myself, the more people copy me and steal from me and abuse me. And then when I'm on the floor, they kick and spit and shit and rape. And then they're like, keep your mouth shut, sit down and be quiet. No, no. You can rot my teeth out and blame me for it all you want. God knows the truth. You can poison me with all sorts of shit all you want, but God knows what you're doing. You can try to gaslight me on what I think God is or have me believe a false thing about God, but the mother of God knows what you're doing. Like this absurdity has gone on so long that it's just when I was having a conversation with God, he barely spoke. But what he did say, I've been here all along. I've been here all along. I see you. And when I pulled cards, the Star of the Sea, which means Mary, came out. And then the star in reverse, where it looked like people were pointing to the ocean. And there was a star in the ocean. And then that flashed me back to the memory, to the vision of the memory of seeing the yin yang symbol and being the light in the dark. And the brighter I get, the more the truth is revealed, and these parasites just fall off. So I don't know what game you guys are playing, and I don't want to play that game because I don't know what the rules are. But what I have noticed is the more I'm myself, you guys fucking hate it. The happier I am, the more miserable you guys are. The more I'm vocal, the more you guys are scattered. The more I stand up for myself, the more you guys fuck up. The more I know the truth, the less power you guys have. And now I know the basic bottom line root cause of this depravity of life. Parasitic energy. Corey was a parasite. Frankie was a parasite. Colin was a parasite. People I've loved have been parasites. And they were trying to kill the love in me. How cute. And you thought just because I was in love with Corey that I wouldn't love anybody again? Oh, honey. And you thought I'm going to be stuck in Wisconsin alone, like a crazy cat lady, missing teeth and being all sad and lonely? Oh, honey. Like, you guys are really dumb. I've been so confused all this time about what this problem really is. Like trying to figure out within myself, like, am I the problem? Am I the problem? Like, how many more ways am I supposed to self-analyze and try to figure this out, you know? Am I the problem? But when I'm by myself and I'm just doing my own thing, I have no problem with any of you. But when I'm involved with you guys, there seems to be problem after problem after problem. And it's all because you guys hate yourselves so much. You want to be me instead. But then you hate me too because I'm the thing that shows you that you hate yourself. So, of course, you want to be me and copy me because you're in love with me. You're parasites. Aw, you guys, I've been the light in the dark, surrounded by parasites. And there's some fucking parasite in the light going, what the fuck am I doing here? Yeah, buddy, I'm asking myself the same thing. This whole yin yang thing is kind of absurd, you know? And then this mental prison, this apartment, the apart mentality. Like, thank you. This has helped greatly. Here I thought I had to be a man, or that I wasn't good enough to be a woman, or to live a life. And you guys wanted me to think that. And then I was sad about shit. And I'm like, why am I sad about stuff? This isn't even anything accurate in my life that I should be sad about. And then I started following those threads back. I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't even my energy. This isn't how I move my face. This isn't how I speak. This isn't how I style my hair. None of this is right. This is someone else's energy on me. So I cut it off. And I meditated. And I lay down. And I started hearing this like loud humming, like electronic chip software humming, kind of. And I listened to it and listened to it, and I followed the sound back. And I literally saw people in a studio in an office building pushing buttons to damage people like me in the world. They were playing a game. Who can break the chosen ones first? Or some shit like that. And they were getting scores or doing like bad things and good, you know, the other side is getting scores for doing good things. And in between, there's just these people who are like living their life day to day, not knowing what the fuck's going on. I fell asleep. And then I saw someone that was about to go sit on a toilet and they fell over. I don't know. I started laughing so bad when that happened. So I'm gonna go live my life, and I'm probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What I know I like doing is playing with cards. What I know that God wants me to do is to help the children. And I'm supposed to be a mother. And there is no fucking part of me that wants anything to do with any of the parasites I've known in my life. I'm ready for a emperor, not a child or a parasite to raise or feed. I'm technically 41 years old. I've been through hell and back. I've survived narcissistic abuse. I've survived satanic ritual abuse. I've survived gang stalking. I've survived feeling like the universe hates me. I cannot be killed for some fucking reason. I just don't die. So people have to stop bothering. I mean, really. I'm more useful alive anyway. To everybody. Which is another weird thing, you know? And then if I really start just taking care of myself better, there's so much natural beauty you people have been terrified of. But you copy it. And I see you doing it. And since you're copying something that I'm not even trying to do, and I see you guys doing it, well, I can play that game too. But since I don't want to be you, since I love myself so much, what I can do is copy what you stole from me and put it back where it belongs, you know? Because it belongs to me. I'm the Mary. I come from that bloodline. Being wealthy as a child of God is a commandment in the Bible. And none of you will ever be able to get in the way of that. It's literally God's word for me to be a luxuriously wealthy fucking person on this planet. And it belongs to me. Because God said so. So I don't know what game you guys are playing, but I'm not playing that game by your rules anymore. And I don't know what my rules are. Yeah. I don't even want to do, I don't care. What I do know is I'm a really good person. And I've been through a lot of stuff at the hands of a lot of really parasitic people. And there's nothing wrong with me. Because the more I'm trying to better myself, the more I'm realizing, holy shit, there isn't anybody like me on this fucking planet. I'm too good for this place. I'm just too good. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but like my personality, my behavior, my talents, my gifts. I'm a literal fucking child of God. And it doesn't mean anything to me. But to you guys, it means so much. So no matter what I do, in some way, I'm always seen as being better than everybody. And if I accept it, then I'm like, ugh, it's weird. But really, it's true. It's fact. Because not many people have the same level of integrity, and no one's been through what I've been through. You've been through what you've been through. I can't claim to be better than you at what you're doing. But so far, what I've experienced of human life on planet Earth, holy shit, you guys are fucked up. There's like 1 out of a billion that's decent. It's fucking ridiculous. But you know what that means, right? That all I've been seeing is the parasites. There's a whole world out there I don't know about. There's a whole sensation and a whole world of emotions I haven't been allowed to feel. There is a whole class of furniture and categories of things, luxuries and quality of life things I don't even know exist. And it probably never will. But you know what? I deserve to have a couch and a car and clothes that fit. I deserve to have a healthy mouth, a friend I can trust, someone in my corner that loves me and is loyal to me. And I fucking deserve and have the right to be beautiful. And if you guys copy it, then all I need to do is be more myself, and you guys will be revealed as the copycats that you are. So I'm gonna do the things I like doing. And considering how good I am at being clairvoyant and all these things, and now that I know what a parasite feels like, and that there's a whole sensation of love and a full spectrum of love that I haven't felt because I've been the drop of love in the dark, bringing the dark back to life. That means that there's a real heaven here. It's on the way. That my allies, my friends, my tribe, my family, they're coming. Or they're here already. And that this nightmare is over. That I get to live out the rest of my life as myself. And that me expecting help from parasites was one of the dumbest things I could have done in my life. But at the same time, I had no idea they were parasites. Now I do. So now things are going to be different. I don't need to complain if you're not paying me. God sees you. It's written in the Bible. If you're not doing it, you're going to take it up with God. I don't need to complain about it. God's going to pay my paycheck one way or another. And no wonder people haven't been coming into my life. All this time I thought something was wrong with me. And you guys just literally cannot fucking match my frequency. Because I'm too at peace. I'm too comfortable to live with. I'm too much home. And you guys don't want home. You guys don't want home cooked meals. You guys don't want gardens. You guys don't want beautiful decorations and sentimental things. You guys don't want to travel the world and sleep next to each other happy. You guys don't want to say I love you before leaving the room. You guys don't want to kiss each other on the cheek before leaving the room. You guys don't want to hang out with family and make memories with the neighbors. And you guys don't want to have integrity, loyalty, like faithfulness, beautiful stories to tell your grandchildren. Just holding pinkies and walking down a wooded path and drinking a latte. And that's the highlight of your day, but it's with the person you love. Raising children and improving the neighborhoods, making friends with neighbors and friends and people all over the world. You guys are busy playing mind games. And I don't play mind games. So no wonder I've been alone all this time. Law of attraction. It's been used against me. I'm in a world of darkness and I emit light. What light am I going to attract but my own? So, in considering that I've been validated and confirmed by God, that all the things I've been paranoid about have been actually true, and I haven't been paranoid, that's actually an aspect of my intuition and my superpowers. That when I feel that, it's actually something's going on, and I should analyze it properly. Now that I know, and now that I know what a parasite feels like, and now that I know what hidden friends in the dark feel like compared to hidden and obvious enemies in the dark, and compared to NPCs and just regular people, but they're in the dark. I can tell the shades of darkness apart now, my dear. So, what does that mean? I'm the literal fucking light bearer. No wonder you guys copy me. It's my light illuminating your darkness. Whoops. No wonder you guys hate me. I've been illuminating your darkness, which means you guys are aware of the filth you're living in. Whoops. No wonder you guys think I'm complaining and nagging. Everything you guys do bothers me because it's so degrading to who you guys are as a species. And I'm pointing it all out, and you're like, is all that's wrong with us? Yes. Fix it. I'm here to help. And you guys are like, oh, she's nagging. She's a control freak. Honey, what control have I had in my life from beginning till now? What control? I was forced to believe the universe hated me. An entire fucking universe hated me, wouldn't even want me in hell or the void. I was trapped and contained within life to be abused and drained. I was your light source, your fucking light bulb. So now that all this has been confirmed as fact, especially all the things going on with the Illuminatis and all these secret societies that I know nothing about, but apparently they know more about me than I know about myself in one lifetime or ever could. Now that all that's been confirmed, and that my idea of a better life is to be left alone on a ranch, what's my control freak problem? I'm trying to have a clean house and get dinner by, 7 p.m. and have something to watch, to get paid for my work and to not be lied to. What does that mean? When I'm talking to you, don't lie to me. If you need to lie, be like, I'm not certain how to tell you this. I feel like I need to lie to you, but I can't lie to you, so I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's probably going to make you angry, though. Okay, thank you for being honest. What's the problem? I give you my word I won't be angry, and if I do, give me 10 seconds. What's the problem? And people are terrified by that. They're like, no, that's not possible. You can't be that in control of your emotions. You can't be that neutral. You can't be that loving. You can't be that unconditionally loving and forgiving and altruistic, and you're wise, and you have all these talents and all these gifts, and you're chosen by God, and you're absurdly fucking wealthy, and everybody loves you. Oh my God. That's a lot. That's a lot. I can't even comprehend all that. But that's me. Or it's supposed to be. Or it's a lot of us. A whole collection of us. How is any of this supposed to work? But what I do know? I don't feel you parasites anymore. Parasites are parasites. Why explain to them that they're parasites? They know what they're doing. What does that mean? I take care of my body and I live my life, and you get the fuck out of my way. Because I'm not going to harm you. But if you get in my way, I will push you out of my way. I will not turn the other cheek. And I will not allow injustice to continue. I will call it out. I will degrade you. And I will do it with grace and poise. I will do it as a fucking empress or a goddess or a peasant in the streets. I will do it however I wish. I have my connection with Source, and I have my connection with my soul. And I have my connection with my narcissistic side and my empathic side, my light and my dark. I can be this old lady or I can be a 20-year-old. It depends on my mood. And considering all I need is a good dentist, have you really done any damage to me? You might have damaged my soul and my body in some way or another. But you know, when this lifetime is over, what is that line from Thanos? I won't even know who you are. And right now, I have no idea who most of you are. I'm busy. I'm busy taking care of myself, being free of parasites, using my gifts to actually be a fucking superpowered human being instead of a victim crying for a savior. I don't need a savior. I just need to be more myself. So, I'm gonna go. I love you. I'll probably see most of you soon. Um, Parasites. Did you really think you're gonna break me? No, I'm not gonna care or give a shit about this YouTube channel as much. There's an entire world out there. Your likes and your comments and subscribes mean nothing to me. I was doing this to help you guys. And that was the least thing you could have done, to say thank you. Parasites, don't say thank you. So why would I be mad? Oh no, the dung beetle has dung. Who cares? Oh no, the parasite's parasiting. Get it off you. What's its weakness? The light. That's easy, isn't it?